Great day, great day, great day. What's going on, world? This is Chuck Harden, your power builder entrepreneur, empowering you so you can empower everything around you. And yes, again, it is that time of day, that time of week for the midweek mind shift. Yes, gonna give you guys a few seconds to jump on. Hopefully you guys are having a great week, a fantastic week. And I have to say to you guys, this is my very first show starting off the fourth quarter. So welcome to fourth quarter living. It's time to really get it started. So you guys come on, check in with me. Give me your name. Let me know the city. Let me know the state. Let me know where you're checking in from. And if you happen to be catching a replay, you can type in replay because I know the audience sometimes has to get back on. So go ahead, check in with me. Let me know that you can see me. Let me know that you can hear me so I can get in this conversation. I'm excited, you guys. I get excited about fourth quarter, you guys. This is the time where you set the pace for everything. Let me tell you why this is so important, right? The fourth quarter is really how you end off your year. It's how you end it off. So no matter what happened before this quarter, you can make a change right here for any goals you have set, for anything that you want to get done. What's going on, Danita? I see you. I see you. For anything that you want to get done, you can make it happen in the fourth quarter. But also, the fourth quarter is so important because not only do you want to finish the year strong, it puts you in position to start off the next year right. You want to finish the year strong so you can start off the next year right. So we got to give you all you got to the end of the year. All you got to push through with this fourth quarter living. Because you don't just want to get to the end of the year. You want to push through the end of the year to keep that momentum going to the next part of next year. And what we're going to talk about today, I know last show we talked about was your environment. And I showed you guys how you should set up your winning environment. I walked you through different things in my office, different things I use to keep me strong, keep me motivated. The second part of your environment that you need to work on are the people that's in your environment. The people that you put yourself around. The people that you have to be around, right? So when I was thinking about this before, I always let people know, even I think in my post earlier, I talked about you want to be sure that you're the thermostat and not the thermometer. Meaning a thermometer adjusts to whatever level is going on in the room. Whatever temperature's in the room, the thermometer, the thermometer adjusts to that temperature. You want to be the thermostat. You want to set the stage. You want to set the bar. You want to have people move up to you instead of you moving down to them. So you want to be the thermostat. But when you're dealing with people, and we all have to deal with people, no matter what kind of work you do, you probably engage with people at some point in time. Some people you choose to engage with. Some people you must engage with just because they're part of your job, But what you have to do is be sure you're in control of you. And as much as possible, right now, starting off the fourth quarter, you want to weed out the people that are not benefiting you. You want to weed out the people that are not empowering you. You want to weed out the people that are not supporting you, that are not motivating you, because you don't have time for that. Right now, it's time to be a little bit selfish because I'm sure you all still have a few goals that you started at the beginning of the year that hadn't got done yet. Those goals that you haven't quite got knocked out, the ones you might have pushed off to the side. What some people are doing is they're saying, I could really just do that next year. I could really just try that next year. Those are the weak, all right? We are the strong. So we're going to push through and say, no, we're going to still make that happen this year. We're still going to lose the weight this year. We're still going to make those financial goals this year. And we're going to start today. But what we have to do is shed off some of those negative people that are always around you. And it's so hard, right? It's so because you're used to being with who you used to being around. And people are going to start saying things like, well, you being funny. You ain't acting like you used to. You used to do this. You used to do that. But that's the old me. We're going to the new you. All right. And what was funny is that my pastor this past weekend, he was telling the story about Isaiah and Rebecca, right? How they were, getting hooked up in the Bible, they're getting hooked up to get married. And he made a few points about connecting with the right person. But one of the things that stuck out to me was he also talked about what happens when you stay connected to the wrong people, when the wrong people are in your environment. He made 4 points. I'm going to run through them quick. Point number 1, he said it diverts your focus. The wrong people around your environment can divert your focus. We're in the fourth quarter. We don't have time for distractions. We have to be like a horse going down the race with those things on the eyes to keep them looking forward. Okay? They will divert your focus, meaning if you have a goal of paying off a credit card, getting out of debt, you can't be around people that's consistently talking about shopping, that's consistently talking about going out, that's consistently doing the opposite of what you want to get done. All right? Point number 2, it depletes your fuel. If you're an ambitious person, if you're a go-getter and you're hanging around people that are not, it depletes your fuel because eventually you're going to say, well, I am doing better than them because that's what's in your immediate environment. You know, I'm doing better than them, so you think you're doing great, comparing yourself to that immediate environment, and they might not be doing nothing. It's way easier to do better than somebody's doing nothing. So it depletes your fuel, right? It drains you. Number 3, it's damaging to the field, right? It damages the field or the scope that you're looking at. You're looking at a certain field, a certain scope of what you want to get done. My mentor said a long time ago, you are the sum total of the 5 people that you hang around the most. You're the sum total of the 5 people that you hang around the most. Another way my grandma used to say it, birds of a feather flock together. So if you hang around people that ain't doing nothing, ain't about nothing, you might in your mind say, well, that's not me. Birds of a feather flock together. So you want to check the field. And then last, it digresses your faith. It makes you think that you can't do it just because you're around them. Just because you're around them, it makes you feel like, okay, well, if they can't do it, I mean, I'm around them. We're the same age. We make about the same amount of money. We do the same things. We live in the same community. You know, you think that that is the level you're supposed to be on. So your faith digresses. No. My mentor taught me a long time ago. Another one said, look, if you can't bring your friends up with you, for goodness sake, don't let them hold you down. So you need to take a real good self-check on your environment of who's around you. Look around. Are those people helping you? Are they empowering you? Do they make you a better you? And if not, you need to limit your time with them. I'm not a one for breaking relationships or, burning bridges. That's just not who I am. But I do say I have to limit the amount of time I spend with them because we're not going in the same direction. We're not moving at the same pace. And it's the fourth quarter. It's time to get it done. All right? So self-check. Check your environment of who is around you and are they building you up or are they holding you down? And you need to adjust accordingly. All right? So you guys, this is Chuck Harden, your Power Builder entrepreneur, empowering you so you can empower everything around you. You guys, let's make it a great day. Make it a great week. And remember, it's fourth quarter living. No more excuses. We make it happen. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.